If you've been through the ringer, been captured by a supervillain, hypnotized, and had your brain messed with for 8 hours like Alex has, the last thing in the world you want to hear is...
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive, what does that mean?
I think that means I don't know.
I don't know, what does that mean?
Well, there's not knowing, and there's knowing. And I think...
Thanks, Gretel. Look, Alex, it's a good inconclusive. We're more than 99% sure you're free of After Effects.
Why didn't you just say so?
Because where the crab is concerned, 100% accuracy is a minimum requirement. I'm therefore taking you off active duty to perform more thorough tests.
I wish I could have been more reassuring. I'm supposed to be the whiz kid in the Shadows team. The guys look up to me. But at the moment, inconclusive was the best I could do.
Don't worry, Cam. You've eliminated most of the doubt.
Yeah? Well, if you were Alex, would that be enough?
Enough! Enough already! Whatever this surprise is, it better be good.
My dear, it's spectacular! It arrived yesterday from my secret genetics lab in Oslo.
A dead body, for me. How thoughtful.
Wrong on both counts. It is neither dead nor for you. This is the world's first super being. Cloned from superhero DNA to embody the finest physical traits of mankind. Each synthetic cell has been genetically reprogrammed to constantly repair itself. It'll never deteriorate, never age, ever. Ever, 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 ever.
Good one.
Now all I need do is transfer my mind into it, and I will quite literally live forever. Well?
Okay. I'm mildly impressed.
Each handcrafted cell cost a cool $50,000, making a grand total of 564 trillion bucks, plus postage and handling. Only one hurdle remains, getting my super mind into that super body. That's why I need to get into the Shadows HQ. In the 50s, the rumor was that he had created a device to inject his mind into a computer. And that device is my ticket to eternal life.
And what's in this for me?
Find me the lair, and I'll build you your own super body. Then we will rule the world together for the rest of time.
But I get all the countries with the good beaches.
I was getting worried about the Shadows glitching. Something was corrupting him. A virus? Maybe that was why we couldn't give Alex a straight answer. I had to fix him. But it's funny how computers react when you suggest reboot.
Restart me? But you would wipe out all my recent memories, my personality. Absolutely not.
Think about it. Ever since you probed the crab's neural desequencer, you've been having problems. A reboot will let us start from scratch, and it might even... Reboot? You'll trash him. Not necessarily. I'll copy and reload all the new data since we revived him.
Yes, but personality is a direct result of how and when the data has gone in, Campbell. Receiving it all at once may alter me.
Yeah, you can't do that. Josh, don't worry. His basic personality module's hardwired into the mainframe. The changes will be minimal.
I say it's too dangerous.
You say? Since when did you know anything about mainframes? I'm trying to save his life here. Alex, Gretel, tell him.
It sounds risky.
What if you wreck him? It's not like he has a warranty.
There will be no restart. The subject is closed.
Well, thanks a lot. Pretty obvious how much my opinion counts around here.
Oh, grow up, Cam. You say one thing, we disagree. Get over it.
You're kidding me. I'm the one who makes this whole place happen. I plan all the missions. I call the shots.
You're in here because you can't cut it in the field.
Josh, if I thought you really meant that.
Guys, let's not go there.
I quit.
You blew it, Josh.
Oh well. There are higher priorities than friendship when fighting crime.
So, I'd been told I was wimpy, incompetent, and my opinion mattered the lowest. Let's see how they cope without me. Let's see them out there trying to deal with the crab without my keen intellect and ever-alert mind.
Guess what, Crabs? I got one.
You did indeed. And it's the pick of the litter.
Him? The token geek?
Don't be fooled by appearances. This is the linchpin of the team. The brain, the strategist.
The geek.
Silence, please. I must position this precisely. His bloodstream is now home to an army of microscopic robots, sending us a constant stream of homing data until his immune system eliminates them a week from now.
Let's beat the information out of him. It's quicker, simpler, fun for the whole family.
And completely inelegant. No, let's get Bug Boy back in circulation. And then you'll pay a visit to the State Correctional Facility.
You want me to go to jail? What for?
For our assault on the Shadow's lair. We'll need muscle. We'll need the martial magic of the most highly trained assassins on the planet. The Sons of Chi.
Bruce and Wayne? But they're dipsticks. Last time, they didn't even show up.
Nevertheless, they work cheap. And since the superbody, I'm now working to a budget.
No. Must have phased that for a sec. Hey, 2 for 1. Some luck at last. I'm not superstitious, but this could be an omen for my new non-superhero life.
Get used to the solitude, Josh. Comes with the territory.
Guess some things are more important than friends.
Before I died, I had only one. Travis Teal. Our companies were competitors. But when my fiancée was kidnapped, I knew that he was the one man I could turn to in my darkest hour.
We have your fiancée, and unless all the documentation of your latest work for the government is delivered to us, you will never see her again. Well, I assume you agreed.
I would do anything to get Elsbeth back. There is a problem. Commissioner Henderson has just informed me that those documents are not mine to give. Under some government contract, they are officially classed as state secrets. They want me to hand over fakes as part of a trap.
Oh no, Lazarus, don't do it. If the kidnappers know you well enough to want your inventions, then they will know fakes the moment they see them. Unless you give them the real plans, you're putting your fiancée's life at risk.
You always were a straight shooter, Teal. I know we have had our differences. I am truly grateful.
Well, just because you beat me out of that big contract doesn't mean we can't still be friends.
Strange. I have not thought about that night for a long time.
I guess there are certain things you'd prefer to forget.
Yes. But suddenly every detail seems as sharp and as painful as if it had just happened. It's intriguing.
If we're done with the Macarena, let's go.
Bruce? Wayne? My sons! The merciful crab has granted you a second chance to serve him. But this time, no mistakes. Remember my teachings. Be swift as the eagle, fierce as the dragon, and versatile as the bar mix.
Hey! Crouching tiger, hidden dimwit. Saddle up. Time to roll. Try to amuse yourselves. I'll go tell the crab we're here.
Ah, Fiona. Young Kelly's signal is strong and clear. But it looks like evasive maneuvers. I think he's on to us. He's very, very good.
Okay, so maybe it's a come down from superheroics, but at least it pays, and it's not life-threatening.
Oi! Coco! Chanel! Move! This is your new vehicle. It's fully optioned, lasers in the headlights, smoke and oil jets on the sides, and enough kung fu hardware in the boot to lay siege to Saigon. So what do you think?
No city.
Idiots.
So you took the real blueprints to the meeting point?
Yes, and left them at the designated spot, and then rejoined Hendershot Sr. in his car. After a moment, we got word that a vehicle containing Elsbeth and a driver was approaching. Hendershot was his usual overconfident self, but I sensed that something was wrong. The feeling grew stronger as the car pulled up. There was my fiancée within sight, but why would the kidnapper come alone? It was foolhardy. He had to know how easily he could be caught. There had to be a reason.
The perpetrator has the bag. Move in.
Then I realized.
A second car!
I apologize. Digital memories are extremely vivid.
Sorry. All this time I wanted you to fill in the gaps. I didn't realize it'd be so.
No. It is beneficial. Those memories, even the painful ones, are the most precious things we own. Don't let them turn me off, Josh. It will erase my soul.
Pizza parlor, video library, convenience store. What devious scheme are you so assiduously camouflaging now, Mr. Kelly?
DVDs, large chicken Hawaiian, nacho supreme. Friends, who needs them? Not moi.
The kidnapper escaped?
Yes. But there is no doubt as to who it was. Almost every weapon the crab possesses is based on the technology contained in those blueprints.
The crab killed your fiancée? No wonder you're
obsessed. He took everything from me, Josh. My fiancée, my career. On the night of Elsbeth's funeral, I made a decision. I summoned Teal and signed over all the government contracts to him. He was staggered, but I had only one goal now. And though I told him nothing, he respected my wishes.
You can count on me, Lazarus. And thank you.
That night, I retreated from the world, never to be seen as Lazarus Redcliffe again. I embarked on a new path. I swore an oath on Elsbeth's grave to devote the rest of my life to ensuring not one more innocent life would be lost to evil and injustice again. And so, the Silver Shadow was born.
Morning, Shadow. When are we going to do some more tests?
Tests?
On my brain? To see if, I don't know, the crab's planted a bug or something in it?
When could he possibly have done that?
When he captured her, of course.
Captured her? Are you insane? You should have reported that immediately. We need to run some tests.
Excuse us a sec.
Ow! Don't tell me. He's glitching all over the place and forgetting stuff.
He's glitching all over the place and forgetting stuff.
Yeah, well, it's the virus. It's eroding his higher brain functions one by one.
You've got to do something.
I'd love to, Gretel. But I don't think I can get my geeky, wimpy, screw-up backside into gear in time.
Come on, don't get all sensitive and baby on us now.
Look, Cam, we can't seem to get through to him. And Josh is like on another planet. You're our only chance.
So, you think being begged to go save a dead superhero from oblivion and win back the respect of you guys sounds like an appealing offer?
Yeah.
Well, you'd be right. Okay, but this doesn't mean I'm back. I still want an apology.
Oh, take a number.
Eureka! A beeline at last! Fiona, summon your minions!
What? You're telling me they just left? They're not coming back? Are you sure?
Unfortunately, Josh, yes. It was inevitable. Eventually, it always comes down to one-on-one. Me and the crab, you and the crab girl.
Are we there yet?
Fighting evil is simple. Defending justice, protecting life is all simple. But protecting innocence, that is difficult. It is such a delicate thing. And I did not realize that in order to do so, I would have to sacrifice my own.
Hey, the access code's been changed. But only the Shadow and I can change it.
Why haven't you ever talked about this stuff before?
I suppose things were just too hectic. Too many What is that?
Shadow? Campbell here. I can't open the lock.
Josh and I are in a meeting.
Cam, what's going on?
Can you tell us the code? Because I really need to talk to Josh.
Campbell! What's happening? Shadow! You've got to let them in! Shadow, what are you doing? Let them in!
Call that an access code? 10:08:15. Really, Laz, as if I wouldn't know your birth date.
And as quick as that, the crab and the crab girl had won. We were grabbed, tied up, and then it was all over bar the gloating.
So, the mighty Silver Shadow. And looking good in black and white. Do you mind if I call you Shad? How long's it been since I reduced your body to its component atoms?
43 years, 3 months, and 11 days. Every second of which I have spent planning my vengeance.
I suppose I should find that flattering and terrifying in equal measure. But given the circumstances, pathetic is closer to the money.
Gloat all you want, Crab. But know this. Your days are numbered. You will pay.
Oh, yes, of course I will, Shad, baby. But until then, I'm sure you'd be offended if I didn't treat your home as my own. Oh. And what a squalid little grotto it is, too. Hardly a fitting birthplace for a new race of super beings. Still, super beings can't be choosers, I suppose. My dear, lose die Kinder.
Well, it's been fun, but no, actually, it hasn't.
You won't get away with this. We'll stop you.
With what? Good intentions? When you had the Shadow's entire arsenal, you were still outgunned. Now, you're just kids.
So, after all these years, your idealistic quest is a fiasco, and I'm poised to rule mankind forever, immortal and unopposed.
You're a madman, Crab. A psychopathic monster whose very existence is an affront to humanity.
Oh, I was just being a straight shooter. You once told me how grateful you were of that.
What did you say?
What's wrong, Lazarus? Don't you recognize your old pal?
You?
Moi!
Teal.
I've had several noms de plume over the years. Travis Teal, the Schism, And of course, my current very enduring crustacean moniker. Come on, Lazarus, how else would I know your birthday?
You killed Elsbeth.
Guilty. What a delicious piece of irony that was. She died to get me those blueprints, and then you gave them to me anyway. No, you hid this place too well. You cost me over 40 years trying to track it down. As soon as I transfer my mind into my new body, I'll have no further need of you, your technology, or this lair. So say goodbye, Lazarus Redcliffe. For you, it's lights out again. Forever.
Great. Flat tire. I've got a paper out tomorrow. What's new?
Guys, this is ridiculous. We can't let this happen. Not after everything.
And what do we do about it? We're locked out. There's supervillains and now we're just kids.
There's got to be a way. Cam?
What do you want me to say? Alex is right. We tried our best. We lost.
We can call the cops.
And tell them what? There's an 80-year-old guy and a teenage girl in crab suits corrupting a computer. Face it.